Your Credit Matters segment today, being brought to you by creditsanitizer.com. You have a credit report. It is wrong. We've been going through this whole series of building your credit and understanding credit. What is credit? Why is it important? What factors affect your credit score? How long does it take to build credit history? Building credit from the ground up. How to achieve a good credit score. The importance of monitoring your credit score. All of that in the next 2 minutes. Whether you're seeking a mortgage, taking out a loan, or renting a new apartment, you should know how essential it is to have a good credit score. For many people, building credit starts by making timely payments on a student loan or credit card. However, to qualify for a credit card or loan in the first place, you often need to have a good credit history. This creates a challenging chicken and the egg scenario in which you need credit to build credit. So how do you start building credit from the ground up or try to reestablish your credit? Well, first off, we need to know what is credit and why is it important. Before diving into how to start building credit, it's critical to understand what credit is and why it's important. Credit enables people to borrow money for goods or services that they promise to pay back at a later time. Creditors, those are the lenders, the merchants, or the service providers, issue credit to people based on the level of risk they pose as a borrower. This risk, and conversely a creditor's confidence, is often determined by your credit score and credit report. Credit report versus credit score. A credit report is a record of your history managing and repaying debt. It works as a kind of report card lenders and other companies view when deciding to do business with you. Included in your credit report is a historical record of how and when you pay your bills, how much debt you have, how long you have been managing credit accounts. Lenders and other companies may use your credit report to learn more about your previous borrowing experience, which helps them make decisions about granting you credit. Credit reports are also used to calculate your credit scores. There are 3 nationwide credit bureaus in the U.S., Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. A credit score is a 3-digit number based on information contained in your credit report that a lender uses to determine that, to help them determine if they'll grant you credit and at what terms. While there are several brands of credit scores, the most commonly used are FICO scores. FICO scores typically range from 300 to 850, where lower scores equate to a higher risk of not paying bills as agreed in the future. Your credit scores can fluctuate over time depending on the activity reported on your credit reports. What factors affect your credit? While the criteria for other scoring models vary, your FICO scores, not the FACO scores, Vantage scores, or credit scores, FICO scores are calculated based on 5 categories of information gathered entirely from your credit report. Each category represents a percentage of your FICO score. These categories include payment history, 35%, amounts owed, 30%, credit history length, 15%, credit mix, 10%, new credit, 10%. How long does it take to build credit history? Now that we have a better understanding of what credit is, it's important to start thinking about how to build credit history. In order to receive a valid FICO score, the credit report must have at least one account open for 6 months or more, at least one account that has been reported to the credit bureau within the past 6 months, no indication of deceased on the credit report. Please note, if you share an account with another person, this may affect you if the other account holder is reported deceased. Does that surprise you? The minimum scoring criteria may be satisfied by a single account or by multiple accounts on a credit file. So if you're approved for new credit that is actively used and reported to the credit bureau, you should meet the minimum scoring criteria. And there's no way I'm going to get all of this in 2 minutes, so I'm going to record this for you on a separate channel, and we'll have it available for you. But that is the Your Credit Matters segment today, brought to you by creditsanitizer.com. You have a credit report. It is wrong. What are you doing about it?